you again. But is that a good thing? 'Cause girl, I can't be your man. No.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl TB, and y'all know we had to do it. We're back with another one. Who we talking about today? Today we talking about the Warriors and the Thunder and the Heat. Who did the Heat play? They play the Cavs. I almost lost my train of thought. They played the Cavs. First thing first, we're going to talk about the Warriors. We're going to talk about the Thunders. Of course, the Warriors lost in overtime. Steph, he did not get the game-winning shot. Missed the three. All bad. Finishing the game with 138 versus 136. Now, I don't even know where I want to unpack here with this game. So the Thunder, they should definitely be like proud of themselves. Okay, see, y'all have beat the Warriors 3 out of 4 times so far this season. So big ups to y'all. That just shows, you already know I'm saying, they drive, their ambition. Them basically just wanted it more than the Warriors. So it was like big ups for y'all. Doing y'all thing, y'all winning, y'all playing that defense, and y'all deserve the win going into that overdrive win. First things first, let's dive into some why am I talking like that? Let's dive into some stats. So of course, like I just said, Curry missed the game-winning shot, but he ended up finishing the game with 34 points, 6 rebounds, and he scored 10 of his 34 points in overtime. They just couldn't pull off the win, y'all. It's just, sometimes it's just like, it is what it is. The win's not there. Y'all not gonna win it. But I'm surprised they have not won only one game against OKC. To me, that's kind of crazy. But hey, whatever. Next person, we're gonna talk about Kuminga. And I might be saying his last name wrong. Y'all know how I am with names, but whatever. He finished the game with 24 points. He had 12 rebounds, finishing with a double-double. So big ups to you, Kuminga. I think, yeah, Kuminga. I feel like I'm saying it right. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong or not. But yeah, he finished with the double-double. Big ups, doing your thing, playing that big man role, and you did great. Last but not least, who I want to talk about on the Warriors would be Klay Thompson, finishing with 22 points. I think he's still trying to get consistent. Still trying to get consistent. Be consistent, Klay. I think that's all I have to say about that. You know who was quiet last game, though? Draymond Green, surprisingly. The person that talks the most noise was the quietest last night. He didn't even have double digits last night. Let's start there. But it's all good. Now we're going to switch it over to OKC. The people who won, we're going to give a big ups to SGA, finishing with 38 points. And he hit 50% of his field goals. For you to have 38 points, and you didn't even make any threes last night. So that just shows a lot. They are a young team. They are hungry. They want it, and I enjoy that. Last but not least, I want to talk about Jalen Williams. He hit 12 out of his 15 shots, finishing with 28 points. So to me, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. I feel like the Warriors, they just wasn't there. Their defense wasn't there. They had a lot of turnovers, making basically OKC score 35 points off of their 29 turnovers. So like, y'all had 29, y'all had more than 29 points, but it's just the fact that OKC scored 35 points off of those turnovers, off of 29. To me, that's kind of crazy. To me, that just shows that y'all was playing careless, and OKC was putting that D on y'all defense. What is wrong with me? And then I want to talk about Holmgren. Y'all know, me and these names just don't mix, but Holmgren, he scored all 3 of his free throws at the end of the 4th quarter to tie the game, making them go into overtime. And that just shows, like, you got to have that hustle. You got to have the ambition. You got to have, like, all of the grit, nitty, everything just balled up into one, and y'all put it on the court, and y'all got the win. So big ups to you, OKC, for doing that. Now we're headed to the East, and we're going to talk about the Cavs, and we're going to talk about the Heat. Now, the Heat did not win. The Cavs won 111-99. But the crazy thing about it, when I was watching this game last night, let's unpack. Let's just jump into it. But when I was watching this game last night, the Heat was up first quarter, and then it ended up being tied at halftime, or it was like 44-44 going into the half, or something of some sort. I can't remember the exact score, but I remember I was like, the Cavs, they came back. Next thing you know, when it was third quarter, like the Heat was trailing bad, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, why isn't this like a close game anymore? You know what I mean? And yeah, so the Heat lost. We didn't have no Bam last night. But the thing about it is everyone scored that played in the game. Everybody scored. So that's a big thing. But I just feel like y'all started off strong, and then it's just kind of like, it just kind of died down. The defense wasn't quite there for them to come back after a deficit. It just shows a lot. And then for them to end up winning by like, what, 12 points or something like that, that just shows a lot to me, like how y'all were playing. Your mindset wasn't there. And Jimmy Buckets, he didn't even, I was really, really surprised at him, because it was like his stats, they wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't great last night. And that kind of like, that really shocked me. But it's all good, because it's like sometimes you're going to have those games where it's not the best. So I'm just going to charge it to, that's what it was when it came to Jimmy Butler. But some players of the game that I do want to talk about from the Heat is going to be Kyle Lowry. What is wrong with me? Kyle Lowry and Richardson, they both finished the game with 17 points. Like, nobody even had over 20 points. And maybe they did just need Bam to give them that. You know, like, he be hype. He be, like, his energy, I feel like it shifts their team into, like, okay, everybody's playing as a collective. Everybody's just, like, you get it. Like, when he's in the game, you feel his presence. He make his presence known. He dominates the court. His defense is there. Just dunking. He shoots threes. It's just like he's an all-around player. And I just feel like his presence was missed in the game as to why they lost. I'm not saying they're going to win every game, but for them to be in the league, have a tied game, and then end up losing by, 12 points. So I just feel like his presence, it just wasn't there, and that's okay. So when he comes back, hopefully they are hyped and ready to go and ready to win. Last but not least, we are going to flip it to the Cavs, the people that did win, or the team that won, and that is Mitchell. He did his thing last night. He finished with 27 points, and he had 13 rebounds. But like I told y'all, to me, every time he plays, he be hot. More of the story. I know everybody's not going to have a great game, but for the most part, he carries his team. He's a leader of his team, and it shows on the court. So big ups to you for getting a win. And for getting the win. Last but not least, I want to talk about Garland. He ended up finishing with 18 points, and he had 6 assists. So that was that. Like I said, the Cavs won. The Thunder won. Tonight is the finals of the in-season tournament. We got the showdown of the Lakers and the Pacers. It's anybody game. You already know who I want to win, but it's anybody game. That's all I gotta say. It's anybody game. I'm gonna be watching. I know y'all gonna be tuned in tonight. What time does it come on? I think it come on maybe 7:30 my time, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all make sure y'all tune in. That's going to be a really great game. I want to see, like, Tyrese Halliburton under pressure. I feel like he's going to do good, but I just know the crowd is going to be more so on the Lakers side since it is on the West Coast. But that's why you got to play under pressure. Like, don't crack. But y'all, that's all I have. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I need y'all to be what? Productive, because I was productive. I went to the gym early this morning. I feel good. Them endorphins kicked in. I was like, oh, I could stay longer. So it just worked out for me. Another thing, I think I said it yesterday. Y'all, set an intention an intention. Let's get the words out, Tasha. Set an intention and then fulfill that intention. I want everyone to have a great weekend. Today is Saturday, so have a great weekend. That's really all I have. Yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Once again, I am TV. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you guys can be alerted when I post. I don't know what's going on here. When I post. But once again, I'm TV. Peace out. Bye.